What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's Waterfowl Wednesday. And on today's Waterfowl Wednesday, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to walk out to the Decoy trailer, and I'm going to show you some modifications I've done out there since the last time you saw it. And I've got two bags that I want to talk about and show to you that I'm pretty fired up about it. One of them in particular is a super nice bag, and I really want you to see it, and I want to tell you all about it. So stay tuned, because Waterfowl Wednesday starts right now. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And I apologize for the wind noise. We got a hurricane that's about to make landfall this evening or early in the morning sometime or another. So if there's any wind noise, I apologize. We got a hurricane coming, and it is really messing up my teal hunting. I couldn't hunt opening weekend, and then as soon as I get 3 days off before I start back on day shift, we have a freaking hurricane come. So the teal hunting for me so far has been can't go. So anyway, we're headed out here to the Decoy trailer. I want to show you some modifications that I did since the last time you saw it. Now, before I show you all that stuff, let me say this. All right, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor right now and hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. I got lots of content coming up. I'm about a month and a half away from heading to Nebraska, and I don't want you to miss out on that stuff. That is going to be an awesome trip. We're going to whack and stack some ducks. Not only that, I'm leaving headed to Mississippi. Actually, when this video posts, I'll be leaving the next day, but it was filmed a week prior. So anyway, now let me show you what I've done to the trailer. All right, last time you saw all this, the sleds were down here on the floor, and everything was inside of them, and I just had all this stuff on the floor. And I got to thinking, I was like, all right Alan, when you go to Nebraska, you've got to take everything that you need hunting gear wise, as well as coolers, clothes obviously, but not just that, everything I'm gonna need to prepare meat, store meat, and all that kind of stuff too, because I mean, things I would normally use here I'm not gonna have, right? So I gotta take it with me. So I need all the floor space I can get, especially on the way up and the way back, obviously. So I had to get this stuff off the floor. So what I did was I hung the Beavertail sled and the jet sled up. I got some hangers, they're hanging up there on the wall. You can't see the jet sled, it's up there first. The Beavertail is over the top of it because it's the bigger of the two, and it's on there. And if you're wondering what those mojos are doing up there, they got wet and they're just kind of hanging out drying. But anyway, I got a couple of eye bolts right here, one on the bottom, and there's one up there. It's got a bungee cord on it, and that holds it from falling down. So, and it's good to go. I put some hangers in here, you know, just some like double U coat hanger style things. And I got the Marsh seats hung up right there, and I've got 3 folding stools that will hang right there. That's where they were, but I got them down. Had to get them out and use them. Needed something to sit on, so I got stools out. And the Tanglefree blinds are still here where they've been the whole time. I'm going to get 2 more U-bolts, and I'm going to put one on this end and one on that end, and run a bungee cord around them as well, so they won't be falling around and getting stepped on, bent up, and all that kind of stuff. Decoys, they're still down there. Deer cart's still right here, but you know, this whole bottom part is all diver decoys. It's about 6 or 7 dozen diver decoys down there in bags. I'm not going to be taking them with me to Nebraska because I'm really not going to need them. So I'll probably leave them here, and then, you know, I'll slide coolers and clothing bags and all that kind of stuff underneath there, and then slide the deer cart up against it and open up all of this floor space. So That's the plan. But I told you I had 2 bags I wanted to show you, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to move some lighting, and I'll tune you back in just a second. All right. The first bag I'm going to talk about is the Rogers double spinning wing decoy bag. Okay. Now, let me show you this bag. All right. This bag has a zipper that goes all the way around the front. Okay. That's how you open or close it. Now, I only got one hand, so I've already got it unzipped. Now, fold this back, and if you'll see that I've got 2 spinning wing decoys in there. I've got my redhead mojo and my bluebill mojo. Now, this bag will hold 4 spinning wing decoys. Okay. They call it the double spinning wing decoy bag or backpack, but it will really hold 4, and I'll show you how you can do that. All right, you just take your decoys and you turn them like that. Bam. Now it holds 4. It'll hold 2 right here and 2 right there. Or if you're just gonna simply use it for 2, it's kind of a dual purpose bag. You can put your spinning wing decoys in there, as well as use it as a blind bag, like a walk-in style blind bag. And in this whole area right here, you know, you can see it'll hold, you can put some shells in there, you can throw your other shells in there, your duck calls, snacks, drinks, you know, a saw, whatever it may be. And it's also got these 2 little places on the outside that is perfect. It's the perfect size for 1 box of 12 gauge 3-inch shells. 1 there and 1 on that side too. And on the outside of the bag, it has a place for your mojo poles. Now, this bag, in my opinion, is not suited for a mojo brand style of poles. And the reason I say that is because the mojo T-post, the centerpiece, like where you would put your hand or foot and mash it down in the water, is in the center. Okay. And the Lucky Duck version, Lucky Duck brand, is not. It has a T-post as well, but it is offset, so it would fit better in that spot than the mojo brand of poles. They'll both work. Those stakes are not going to fall out of there, but it sticks up high like that because of the way they make their stakes and the way it goes in that bag. So that's really kind of the only thing I don't like about the Rogers double spinning wing decoy bag or backpack. The Rogers bag has a hard plastic bottom. Okay, has a hard plastic bottom in it. I like that. And it also has 2 big mesh pockets in the bag. You can see that right there. Now, because this Rogers double spinning wing decoy backpack or bag has the hard plastic bottom, that's why I have my diver motion spinning wing decoys in this bag. Because where I hunt divers at, it's a saltwater marsh, okay? And everything out there is wet, obviously, because it's saltwater marsh. Well, if you know anything about saltwater, it will rust and corrode every single thing it comes in contact with, unless it's stainless steel or something like that. So to eliminate this bag getting sit down in a spot and get soaking wet and soaking up that salt water, it's got that hard plastic bottom. It's not going to soak up. It's not going to do that. So that's why I've got my diver motion decoys in this bag, because this will be sitting in a panel blind and this bag will be sitting on the ground, most likely, more than likely. So I don't want it to be sucking up that salt water and getting everything wet and possibly rusting everything. So that's why I've got my diver spinning wing decoys in this bag. The second bag I want to tell you about is the Tanglefree Motion Series backpack. I believe that's what they call it. I think I got that right. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Now, before I go into great detail about this bag, let me say this. I am not by any way sponsored by Tanglefree products, okay? I wish I was, but I'm not. But with that being said, Tanglefree products hit the nail on the head every single time they put out a product. It doesn't matter if it's a backpack, if it's a motion decoy backpack like this, if it's a panel blind, or a slotted decoy bag, or a decoy. It doesn't matter what it is. They hit the nail on the head every single time. Now, let me show you this Tanglefree Motion Series backpack. All right, here it is. This thing is huge, okay? It's huge. It's got two big buckles on the front. Now they're undone because I've only got one hand, but it buckles right here in the front, folds over, and it has, I'll get that flap to stay back. It has a dual zipper lid on it, okay? The zip's closed. It's got two zippers, one on the front, one on the back, and it opens up huge, okay? Now, inside here, let me get this light over here where you can see. Inside the bag, it's got two huge pockets, okay? Look how big that pocket is. Watch what I'm gonna pull out of here. That is a 48 pack of Duracell batteries. Look at that, 48. And it goes in that pocket. Great. And it actually has more room left in the pocket once you get it in there. It fits in there perfect. You wouldn't, it doesn't look like it, because that's because I'm one-handed. Look at there, it's down in there. Barely can see it. You still got room. You can put another one in there with it. I mean, it's got that much room in there. And it Velcro shut, close that up. Now look at these holes. Look at these pockets. Okay, look at that, check that out. That is huge. Now, let me slide the light back a little bit. Working one-handed here. Self-filming. Give me a break, guys. All right, now, let me show you just how much space you can, or how many decoys and gear you can put inside this backpack. Check this out. I'm gonna take this Redhead Mojo. I'm gonna put him in the bag. He's down in there right now. See him in there? He's in there. Let me get the light a little closer. You can see a little better. He's down in there. Let me grab this bluebill. All right, let's get this bluebill out. There he is. Let's put him in there with him. May have to fold that flap out of the way. Let me take the bag down where I can work. Can't work with it up there, it's too high. Can't get that flap to stay back out of the way. Now, let me turn the light down. All right, got the light turned down where we can see. I got two, look at that. There's two spinning wing decoys in there. Look how deep they're in there. You see that? You see the top of that bag? Look how deep they're in there. Now, check this out. Let me show you what else I'm gonna do. I'm finna take this teal spinner, and I'm gonna put him in there with him. Look at that. He's in there. Now we got 3 spinning wing decoys in that bag. We're not done yet. Let's get another one. Let's put him in there too. Look at that. Now we've got 4. We've got a redhead, a bluebill, and 2 teal. And we're gonna get this extra large Lucky Duck flicker tail, and we're gonna put him in there too. They all gonna fit in there. It's just gonna be a motion decoy party in this bag. We're gonna put them all in there. Look at that. Look at that. They're all in one side, and it'll zip up. Look how much space. I mean, look how much more slack you've got on your sides. I mean, it's got plenty of room. And look, you've got that much more space on one side. You could easily put 4 more of those spinning wing decoys in that other side. 4 more. Guys, this bag is huge. Huge. It's basically, I don't know if you've checked it out, Tanglefree has a backpack called the Ultimate Backpack. It's basically that bag, but on the outside of it, it has a place for your mojo poles. That's basically what it is. and it has a divider in the middle. It's basically the same backpack, and it has the top. The Ultimate Backpack does not have a top. If you want to see a great review of the Tanglefree Ultimate Backpack, go check out my buddy Derek Payne at Magnolia Flyways. He did a video on that bag. Awesome video. Go check that out. Derek Payne, Magnolia Flyways, Ultimate Backpack. He did a great review on that. So go check that out if you want to know more about the Ultimate Backpack. But this Motion Series backpack is a dual purpose bag, hands down. I've got 5 motion decoys in one side, okay? 2 teals, a redhead, a bluebill, and a large Lucky Duck flicker tail duck butt in one side. Now on that other side, you could put all your shotgun shells, your duck calls, gloves, a beanie hat, sunglasses, a saw, snacks, some drinks, an extra coat, jacket. All of that will fit in that one side, other side. Guys, that's huge. Not to mention the pockets on the outside. Let me show you them. On the outside of this thing, it's got one huge pocket on the end with a buckle. Open that up. Look at that. Look, it goes almost down to my elbow. Almost down to my elbow, guys. You can put 2 boxes of shells right there. It's got this small pocket on the front that, I mean, you could put who knows what in there. There's another one identical to it right there. And then the same thing on the end, it has another one of those extra large pockets, okay, on the end with the strap. They all have the straps on them. I love that. The flaps, the top flaps are bigger than the compartment, or bigger than the pocket, which means if it rains, it's going to shed water away from that pocket. So no water's going to get inside of there if it starts raining. As long as that pocket is closed and it's latched shut, then your pocket is completely covered like a porch roof. I mean, it's just going to shed all the water away from the pocket. Nothing is going down in there with whatever you have in there with it. It's awesome. Not only that, this is how I know this bag is a definite dual purpose bag, is look here. It has tree straps built onto the back of it. Look at this. Got a strap up top, tree strap up top, and it has one at the bottom. So that is a 100%, and it's got a rubber bottom, so if it, you know, if you set it down or if it got wet, you know, it wouldn't soak through. But I really don't think that's the purpose for it. I think the purpose for this rubber bottom is for, you know, abrasion resistance when you're setting it down, you know, or throwing it on the back of your truck or whatever it may be. But I mean, guys, check that out. That bag is huge. It's huge. I mean, I don't know another way to describe that bag. That is the ultimate dual purpose decoy slash walk-in blind bag that I've ever seen. Hands down. Tanglefree, you knocked it out of the park, guys. It's incredible. I can't say enough about Tanglefree products. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was. Hopefully one day I will be, because everything they make is incredible. It's awesome. Guys, I cannot encourage you enough to go and pick up one of these bags. You will not regret it. If you do walk-in hunting, look, everything, all of your motion decoys and your gear will all fit in this one bag. There's no need for a second bag, or that's just something you can eliminate having to throw in the sled. I mean, you can put it right there. That's more space you can free up in a jet sled or a deer cart, or, you know, a pull behind cart, whatever you use. You can put it all right there. I mean, guys, that's insane. You can take this backpack, put all your motion decoys and your gear in it, your shotgun shells, your duck calls, everything, coffee, everything would fit in this bag. Okay, everything. You can throw a dozen decoys on your shoulder and your gun on the other shoulder and walk in and not even have to have a cart, because everything will fit in this one bag. Guys, I can't say enough. You got to pick up one of these bags. If you don't already have one, pick one up. Well, that's all I got for you this week, guys. I hope you like these bags. I hope you go and check these products out. Go to Rogers.com if you like the Rogers bag, and check it out. It's called the Double Spinning Wing Backpack. And go to Tanglefree.com and check out the Motion Series backpack. Guys, you won't be disappointed in either one of these bags, but I'm telling you, if you go with the Tanglefree, you will be way more pleased with it than you will the Rogers bag. So that's all I got for you this week, guys. So until next week, y'all bust them up.